So I just saw this video, and the guy that made the video is saying Tom Holland's Spider-Man is being recasted for Spider-Man films. So I wanted to check this, and what the hell is what?
Sony
There's no
will
way.
be recasting Tom Holland's Spider-Man.
I laughed so hard I shot my hamster in the head. Oh my God.
Yes, that's the report we just got. Going forward, Sony is set to reboot their Spider-Man universe, and Tom Holland will not be playing Spider-Man.
Again? Are they? They're taking Spider-Man out of the MCU again. I know. I've heard Tom Holland say he doesn't want to play Spider-Man forever. So obviously it was going to happen eventually, but after the fourth movie? That makes no damn sense. And Avengers? Why would they do that? They're probably just going to say like he doesn't exist in the MCU after Secret Wars.
Instead, he will stay on as MCU Spider-Man while somebody else
Oh, okay. Okay. Fuck. So then Sony's gonna bring in their own Spider-Man for their universe. Tom Holland's gonna play Spider-Man for probably maybe a decade more. We'll see. Probably not even that long. And then we're just gonna have two Spider-Mans, and then they're gonna have to recast the MCU Spider-Man eventually. What are we doing, bro? Job.
Okay, $19 Fortnite card. Who wants it? And yes, I'm giving it away.
Okay, fuck, I gotta leave early because I gotta hop on Resident Evil 9 on Discord with the boys. Hell yeah, brother. I'll see you later.
becomes Spider-Man.
Welcome back to the Comic Book Cast.
Are you all ready for your daily update / rumor on what's going on with Sony's Spider-Man universe that's getting a reboot? Well, here's the latest.
Bro, I think like I've become obsessed with silent laughing, where I just go and I don't make any noise when I'm laughing.
So
it's the funniest shit ever.
Is allegedly going to be recast. Yes.
This guy DM'd me when I was 11. That did not happen.
In this universe and these films.
And I can show you proof right now. I'm gonna expose your DM, sir. You're being proven wrong. You're being proven wrong. Right there. I didn't even say nothing that whole time.
Instead, they are going to get a new actor in a brand new suit to play a brand new Spider-Man for Sony's universe. AKA, we are getting a second Spider-Man franchise to run alongside Marvel Studios Spider-Man going forward. Think of it the same way as what we have right now with Batman. The Batman is going to continue to come out, but we're also going to get Brave and the Bold and the DCU Spider-Man, which is going to run concurrently. Now, boy...
Did he just say a DCU Spider-Man? I think that was I think he misspoke there.
Boy, do I have some feelings on this, so let me start.
There is
okay, here we go.
No DCU Spider-Man.
I'm cool with this. I have nothing bad to say about it. I'm not going to get upset. I'm not going to swear. I'm not going to yell. I'm not going to get into character and pretend to be upset. Because
no, there's no reason to be. I just think... I mean, I don't know why they didn't just... They probably should have just had it been like this from the start, and Tom Holland... all the Sony characters be in the MCU. I don't know if they can do that. And they just make their own movies that can be in the MCU, like if you really want them to be, but you don't have to watch them because no MCU characters other than the Spider-Man villains are gonna, and Spider-Man himself are going to be in those movies because they can't use the MCU characters. But the MCU can use Spider-Man, and that's basically all that they can use. So it's like a relationship that the two companies have where they can't use each other's characters really, but like the MCU can use Spider-Man and Sony can use the MCU universe but can't use the characters. Why didn't they just set it in that so they could have Tom Holland in those movies as Spider-Man taking down the villains instead of just having villain stories that no one cares about?
Some people like that and expect that, and I get it. It's fun,
and that were bad.
I don't care. Look, if they're going to have two Spider-Men running concurrently, you got Tom Holland's MCU Spider-Man
I don't
doing
really
what
mind
he's doing,
it.
and then we got a brand new, possibly Peter Parker, maybe Kane, maybe, I don't know. I mean, Ben Reilly's on Noir, but they could do another Ben Reilly because it's, you know, a different film series and TV's different. Sure, why not? Why not? What does that do to MCU Spider-Man? Nothing. It does nothing. It doesn't take away anything. You know? Like, at worst, we get another terrible Spider-Man franchise from Sony with a different actor. At best, this time they take their time. We get a competent Spider-Man, and then we have two concurrent Spider-Man film series running alongside each other.
Like, we maybe get to have more Spider-Man movies. We also maybe get to have just Spider-Man show up in a villain story and either get his ass kicked or kick the ass of the villain. I think that sounds fine. Am I crazy? I think that sounds great, actually.
That offer us different versions of the character in different universes. Yeah.
We don't need Tom Holland to be the only Spider-Man.
I want you guys to understand I'm being very optimistic right now and excited about the possibility instead of just hating on it. It's easy to hate. Trust me. I know. It's so much easier, but there's...
And I don't get why they won't just make Amazing Spider-Man 3 or Spider-Man 4.
Ideas here that could work. And
they could just
everybody.
do that.
And who knows? Before we condemn them to the depths of Hades by saying, oh, they're going to botch it, they probably will. But at least let's see what their first move is before we say, oh, they ruined it. So yeah, it's going to have a new Spider-Man. Okay, let's see what they do.
I personally, I think that's what they were setting up with Spider-Verse. By introducing Spider-Verse and the concept of a Spider-Verse, they wanted to do this the whole time. I think they were trying to get people used to the idea of it, and now that they have gotten semi-used to this idea, now people will be more open to it, I guess, is what their thought process on it was.
Thank you for checking out that video, and thank you for your continued support. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, do whatever you will, and if you're so inclined and would like some additional content from us, which includes unfiltered content and bonus discussions, we do offer exclusive...
Good video. This guy's always got the news. I don't know where he gets this stuff from, but he always has sources. I will say that. I just don't really know the sources personally, so I just kind of take his word for it. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that's what they do. I mean, like I said with the Spider-Verse thing, I've already made my points here. I think it's a pretty good idea. I just don't know why they won't make a Spider-Man 3, or I mean Amazing Spider-Man 3 or Spider-Man 4. I'm going to just say at least they didn't take Spider-Man out of the MCU like they did, or like they tried to that one time, if you guys remember that. That was crazy. That was such a bad idea, and they immediately took that shit back. Anyways, subscribe. I'll see y'all later.